Alright, so I'm tired, but damn it, this video needs to be made, and made now, not a moment later. So my top 10 Unova Pokemon. Yay. Now despite Unova, sadly, being the weakest region of all the games, and I'm not fucking Gen 1er, so shut the fuck up. It's just literally the weakest region of all the games. It was pretty easy for me to pick a top 10. A, because it is the smallest feeling one since like Gen 2. And again, it's just the weakest designs. And it's nothing to do with the fucking Gen 1er, okay? They're just the weakest fucking designs. Trust me, I wanted to like them. This is the region based off America. Its only sad part is it's literally like the worst region of all the games. Number 10 is Archeops. I don't really have a fucking reason, honestly. I wish I could tell you. I guess because he looks kind of like a dinosaur and a bird. And he's kind of cool. Number 9 is Leavanny. I don't really have a reason. It's probably going to be most of this list. But number 9's Leavanny. Number 8, and a surprise to me, even, is Galvantula. I don't like spiders particularly, at least when they're big, but at the same time, I do kind of have a sort of, I do kind of like spiders, because they're kind of cool looking, but at the same time, they fucking terrify me once they hit a certain size. And Galvantula is based obviously off of Tarantula, and I actually like tarantulas, like they don't freak me out. I guess because they're I don't know, there's something about, I think it's the hair that makes it so I don't think they're creepy. I think when spiders don't have hair, they scare me, but when they do, I'm just like, you're too fucking what are you gonna do, tickle me to death? I don't think so. You're gonna actually poison me to death. But point being, yeah, Galvantula's yellow and he's cool looking, and fuck. I don't know, fucking leave me alone. It's Galvantula. Number 7, I feel like a typical favorite for Pokemon fans, at least in the Kalos fucking in the Unova region, is Darmanitan. I don't know, I just love Darmanitan ever since I saw him. So, you know, I was pretty easy to win over, honestly. I've been rooting for Unova ever since this generation came out, so definitely not my most hated generation. It's just obviously the weakest. But you're getting off track. Darmanitan. He's a monkey, which is cool. And he's a fire monkey, so even better. And he's a fighter, so, I mean, oh fuck. He's cool. Number 6 is Semi-Sage. I actually really like the monkeys, honestly. I thought they were really cool. I just think now there needs to be a monkey that turns into Semi-Sage, or not Semi-Sage, but like Panpour, Pansear, and Pansage, because when you look at them, they all obviously look like the same species, yet they're not, and that kind of frustrates me. It's only something that I realized just now, and like, I get that they were supposed to be similar, but the fact is that they're so similar, yet they're not at all related. That's what bothers me. So I think it'd be cool if there was like an Eevee version. Because I get that Eevee's gimmick is that, but now Eevee's gimmick's kind of worn off since Eevee's turned into like every fucking thing. We need one that's just only gonna turn into 3 different ones. And maybe by evolution. Maybe like, if you raise him in a forest to a certain level, he turns into Semi-Sage, and then Pansear, and then, you know, Panpour. But he could be like, yeah. Anyways, now I'm getting onto like speculation, but I love Semi-Sage because he looks kind of like Elvis Presley, and I just think he's the coolest evolved form of all the monkeys, so nothing really else. I kind of like Elvis, and he looks like Elvis, so can't really go wrong. So when I was first told about Black and White in like high school, the concept of a pig starter as a fire type seemed a little silly. But god damn it, number 5 is Emboar. because frankly, I think he's the coolest final evolution of all of the starters. I played through with him, I think, in one of the versions. I can't remember because I have all 3 of them now, but I did use him on one of my playthroughs. But originally I chose Oshawott just because Oshawott is the most decent evolution line. But Emboar is the best one, best final form. So I could go more, but it's not really the point of this video, so Emboar is number 5. Number 4 is Swoobat. Now I could argue that I like Woobat better, but I'm just gonna go with Swoobat since it's the final evolution, and that's who I originally put on this list. So, I think Woobat and Swoobat are like the coolest of the bat Pokemon probably, or pretty close. I personally really like Zubat, and Golbat for that matter. Don't you dare fucking call me a Gen 1er. I just think they're cool. Crobat's alright, I guess. Gligar and Gliscor are pretty fucking sweet. But honestly, I would probably pick Swoobat of all of them. Or Woobat, because he's a fuzzy, adorable little bat. And you wouldn't expect him to do much. But yeah, he's probably pretty fucking... He's probably actually terrible, but... Actually, I know he is pretty terrible. At least mine was pretty fucking terrible. But god damn it. I love bats. Number 3, and my favorite dragon, is Druddigon. I bet you thought I was gonna say Dino, or Zweilous, or that other one. The fucking emo dragon. No, it's Druddigon. Druddigon was like the first dragon I saw, and he's the only dragon I care about. Can't fly, but that's okay. I don't give a shit. Druddigon for life. He's so cool. He's like angsty, like me. Best friends forever. We even got matching necklaces. That's how badass he is. But in all seriousness, for real? I don't know, I just think Druddigon's really cool. He looks like a classic medieval dragon, and that's why I dig him. He doesn't need an extra head to make him cool. He doesn't need the emover. He doesn't... And before you think I'm just like hating on Dino and Zweilous and whatever because of their hair, you should probably fucking look at my past videos. Or my band. But that's not the point. I just love Druddigon. I just think he's really cool. It is a bummer he can't fly, but honestly, I would still pick him any day of the week for my dragon Pokemon. Number 2. Oh, I hate that noise. Sorry. Number 2 is Gigalith. I don't really care for Rock'n'Rolla. The other form that I'm blanking on, forgive me, there's like fucking 800 of these guys, I'm bound to forget some names. Man, that's gonna kind of bug me. Rock'n'Rolla. Boulder. Right? It's definitely Boulder. Anyways, this isn't about them. They're not that great, but Gigalith is pretty cool. And I don't know if many people use Gigalith, but then again, I don't know if many people who still play Pokemon anymore. But I'd reckon I'm one of the few who chose him. But I think he's really cool. He's my favorite rock Pokemon, honestly. And I was there for Pokemania, so I know what I'm fucking talking about when I pick my top 10s. You know I'm not fucking with you. So, yeah. Gigalith. Number 1, and honestly, if I could, I'd put all its pre-evolutions on here too, but why the fuck didn't I do that? I could have done that. Number 1 is Krookodile. Krookodile, he's one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Same with Sandile, and same with Sandile. Fuck. Sandile. Crocorock. Boom. All 3 of them are honestly some of my favorite Pokemon because I love crocodiles. It is one of my favorite animals, and Krookodile is no exception. He's just a badass Pokemon. I think he's really good. His Moxie makes him fucking fantastic. Every time I'd play with my girlfriend at the time, she would always get pissed off once I sent out Crocodile because she could never beat him. I think there was one time when I let her beat him, and then I just destroyed her afterwards. He was a good team member, good companion, helped me just wreck the fucking Elite Four. You really can't go wrong with Crocodile. He is so cool. I love, like, everything. Oh, he's just awesome. Awesome. We got Feraligatr, and now we have Crocodile. Like, you got a badass alligator, and you got a badass crocodile Pokemon. It's like, it's so cool. Honestly, he wins over Gen 5 for me. Like, he makes me love Gen 5. Him and Gigalith and Druddigon, and really this top 10 list, everybody on here really makes me enjoy that game. There isn't a lot of really good Pokemon, but damn it, like, I would always play Gen 5 probably just for Crocodile. At least over Gen 4, or maybe even 2, to be honest. So, that's how cool I think Crocodile is. He makes that game for me, really. So, I don't know. Anyways, that's that, Crocodile. So, that's my, final top 10, really. I may do one later of, my overall top 10 favorite Pokemon, which I can really do off the top of my head right now if I want it, but I'll probably wait till X and Y comes out to do that, if I decide to do that. Thanks for sitting through it. Yeah, those are my top 10 Pokemon. Unova definitely is not the strongest region, to be honest, and it is a huge bummer, but Black and White 2 was a really solid game, and even Black and White 1 was it was a pretty good game. So, you know, this list was pretty easy to make. Same with Sinnoh, they were both really easy. But, yeah, that's about that. I've taken up enough of your time, so, yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my recent Pokemon videos, and, if you like more, leave a like, or subscribe, or leave a comment, you know, do what you do, no pressure, and yeah, I will talk to you sometime in my blog, because, you know, I do those as often as I can. Probably doing right now. Alright, that's that. Thanks for watching.